So before you start singing a happy tune,
That was my bad.
it's always me that does that. So anyway, we're live everywhere, right?
Live. It is Road
Road
Comics
Comics Adventures
Adventures
live. I'm Renee Bray.
I never want to introduce myself. I don't
This
like
is
doing that.
Flip Orley, and we're here on a very special night of Road Comics Adventures. Do you know why it's a special night?
I did not know it was special, so yes, I'd love to know.
Because it's bingo night.
Jiminy Christmas. Right.
Flip woke up the other morning to me with a wild smile on my face.
That's never a good sign. That is.
And I go, guess what? I made bingo cards for the show. And he goes, oh no. I think they're wildly cute. You can find them on any of our social media pages because I printed them everywhere.
I don't think they're on my pages.
No, they're not on yours. No, because you have to approve everything, and I knew you wouldn't approve it.
I'm very disapproving. Oh, someone even hearted. I don't know who, but someone hearted on your page. Oh, by the way, oh.
Somebody's getting ready to cross off something on their bingo page.
No, also kind of a fun night. We're now on this podcast live streaming on Rumble. Remember,
that's wild.
Live streaming on Rumble, or as you like to call it,
Grinder.
It's Mike Peters. Yes, Mike Peters is
watching. Hey, Mike.
Mike Peters is.
I'm thrilled he's watching. I like Mike.
Hey, Mike, man. How you
doing? I like Mike and Dee Dee.
Dee Dee's watching too. Let's see. Hello, friends. Watching from the resort. Woohoo! Ooh. Bingo night. I'm not sure how it works.
Well, how it works is you get to look at either one of the bingo cards that you like, or you can play both of them. And whoever yells bingo first wins. And you want to know what your prize is?
There's actually prizes?
No. They were donated by our sponsor.
Oh, right. We don't have a sponsor, but if we did sponsor.
Yeah, they'd be big prizes.
We don't have sponsors. We've never had sponsors, but
we do have a wonderful sponsor coming
up soon
in the middle of April.
But I have always enjoyed pretending we had sponsors and then trying to torment you with them. Joanne on my phone.
Hey, Joanne, how are you? You're such a sweetheart, Joanne. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody tonight. I'm thrilled. Flip and I have really been under the weather since we came back home from Virginia.
HIPAA.
Are you calling me names?
No, I'm saying you're violating my HIPAA.
Yeah, sue me.
It's my HIPAA.
We've been really sick. True or not true?
Yes, Madam Prosecutor, true.
Flip's a smart ass. Somebody just crossed off another square.
Is that really in the bingo square?
No, but it should have been.
So on this camera right here.
They can't see any of this.
Yeah, they can. It's YouTube and Rumble. On this camera here, it's Road Comics Adventures Facebook. And on this camera here, it's Renee Bray Facebook. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, guess what? Krista Polk.
Guess where Krista Polk used to live?
In the Magic House.
No.
In the Magic Street.
The house behind mine.
And in the Keebler Street?
You're still sick, apparently.
Let's see. Marla Joe. Holly Janine. Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
How are you both doing? Rebecca.
There's an X going off. Everybody cross that off on your bingo card.
That's not even a fair bingo thing. I say her name that way on or off the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, I got to tell you, at least once a day we talk about you.
Usually more.
And every time. Which was a little suspicious because this morning there were 24 eggs, farm fresh eggs, in our refrigerator.
Fresh.
I'm not sure he didn't deliver them.
Farm fresh is code for needed a cleaning. I mean, fresh from the farm fresh. Needed a scrubbing.
Really? Is that what you want to talk about on the
Well,
podcast?
no, but like I want to be very clear, it's a farm fresh. So our neighbors.
Where did you think the eggs came from? The egg fairy?
Well, there's farm to table, and there's mass producer to grocery store. This is more a farm to table situation. Our neighbors got eggs from farmers, and evidently go to the trouble of making them omelet ready.
And who cleaned the eggs?
Well, that's because, and I never do so like Renee.
Yeah. But see, I'm the one that uses Flip to try to get things done,
I'm
according
just
to you.
wondering if you could clean the
And-
fecal matter off the eggs before we make food out of it.
As long as you didn't lay them, we're good.
Well, I mean, I was going to make the omelets. I just didn't want to have.
Because there were some days where when you say book bag Becky, I'm just waiting for an egg to fall out of you.
I was just saying, on the omelet, I just didn't want a secret spice
Okay.
in our eggs.
Yeah. And why couldn't you clean the eggs this morning? Because you were
A wussy.
you were sick.
Oh, that's right. I was sick though.
You were sick. You
Yeah.
have been sick.
That's it.
But anyway, we're back and sort of up and on our feet.
Yeah, we're making strides. You know, making strides.
I'm laying down a lot less during the day than I have been.
Let's see. Oh, HIPAA went out after COVID. You know what? That was Becky. She made a comment that you are absolutely correct. HIPAA,
Just tell him to shut his pie hole.
no, HIPAA was a thing. Supposedly was a thing until 2020, and then your medical situation became like public knowledge based on need, according to some.
Well, let me just put it this way. Everybody's looking at my medical situation.
Honey, Nikki.
Hey, good to see you home from work on time.
The store-bought eggs are not good for you. If you wash them when you get them, they won't last so long. If you don't wash them, you don't refrigerate them, they will last 3 months.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, on the last 3 months on the counter. Evidently, poop has a good freshness.
Chicken. Chicken.
It's a good freshness insulator. So does that mean
chicken?
Does that mean if I go to Costco and I get 5 dozen eggs and then I have the dog do a dookie on the eggs that I can keep on the counter and it'll last for another 3 months?
I hope nobody's eating dinner while we're doing this show. Is there? I forget my bingo cards, but whoever has, it went too far. It went too far.
No, that's
Flip keeps.
Renee, we'll talk about this. I assume it says later. No, because Storm the Road Comics Adventures dog, because she likes eggs in the morning, and so maybe if she could give them.
Storm likes eggs.
She doesn't get them except for when we're on the road. When she's home, she just Storm the family pet. When she's on the road with us, she's Storm the Road Comics Adventures dog, and then she gets eggs for breakfast.
Yeah, and why doesn't she get slimy, greasy sausage?
Well, because we like all that, the industrial slip and slide.
Oh my God.
So I'd like to wrap something up in a nice little bow.
Oh dear God. Go ahead.
All right. So when we met last Tuesday, I had a huge problem with a company called Riverside, which is how you even said that I could do this. So you just
but mark your bingo card.
You shut your non-carb hole. So
you know what else we've been doing? We've been making bone broth.
For the last day and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to change the subject, Renee. So Riverside is the company I was using to go through the video camera to multi-stream to YouTube and
What you
Facebook.
gonna do? Bore them into watching the podcast?
And it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. It was horrible. And I had negative things to say about them. But then they upped their game in terms of being horrible.
Yes, they did. They really did. This is out of line as far as I'm concerned.
Here's my attitude. Any company, if for any reason that's a cable company, it's a streaming company, because we have a lot of streaming companies that we work with. If it's any kind of company and I want to go ahead and discontinue service like SiriusXM Radio, whatever it is, if you make me jump through hoops and look for all kinds of ways to prevent me from canceling my membership subscription account, I will figure out how to delete you. And then no matter how many improvements you have, what new innovations you create, I will never, as long as I live, ever use you as a server again. So to Riverside FM, adios, MF peoples. I will never use you again, not ever.
Yeah, they were pretty ugly, but I'm just laughing because I'm like, Flip, how do you really feel?
I know I'm actually editing. I am absolutely editing.
I know you are.
Naniki said, "Damn it, I'm late," and I even printed out my bingo cards.
I love that. See, that's what I told him I wanted people to do.
That was your hope.
That's what I want to print out those bingo cards.
So that was. I wanted to wrap it up and finish up. So far, and this will be an even shorter comment, we're doing Restream, which is a similar type company. It's a different company, but similar type thing. Restream is going to Rumble, aka
Grinder,
and YouTube. And so far, I've been very happy with them. So there's that.
Well, we're all happy.
I told you that'd be a quick
one. Flip is happy.
That'd be a quick
cross. Hey, Naniki, cross off. He bitches about some company.
That wasn't on there.
Yes, it is.
Did I bitch about a company?
Yeah. Pull it up. You got your other phone. Pull the bingo cards up on Instagram or something.
I don't. That's not my social media phone. Much like my clothing, my phones have very specific jobs.
By the way, look at this. Look at this shirt.
Oh, well, this shirt has a story that you don't know.
I'm sure, but it's just another shirt. We're so happy because you're so svelte.
Oh, well, there's that. Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, I think I should get to wear that.
It'd be too big on you.
Well, that was some nice sucking up. I didn't put Flip sucks up.
We didn't print them. Boo. Oh, they didn't print. Dee Dee did not print the cards.
Don't worry, Dee Dee. This is not going to be the last time. Because the other morning, I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning and couldn't go back to sleep because I was sick.
She was banging on my bedroom door to wake me up because she wanted to tell me about the bingo cards. It was horrible.
So he's getting more bingo cards. How do you think they're going to work out for him now? He goes, these make me look like an asshole. No, they tell the story of the assholedom.
Is that like a kingdom? Yeah. All right. So, do you want to hear the story behind the shirt? You don't have to. No, that was a real question. It wasn't a lead into I'm telling you a story. It's like, if you'd like to, I'll tell you. But
Go ahead.
You don't have to. On a bingo card that says Renee is never enthusiastic about any of Flip's stories. Because I would use that.
Well, cross that one off right now.
I would use that like as a blackout thing. I would just wipe out the whole card with that one. Fine, I won't tell the story.
It's up to you. Go ahead.
Nope.
I got nothing else to say. Oh, I do have something.
Wow. Checking for some flames.
As a matter of fact, Book Bag Becky and I are both entered in the Entrepreneurs Impact little thing that they do.
Does it require any explanation more than that?
Well, you can look on Becky's page, which is Rebecca Thompson Waits, or you can look on my page, Renee Bray, and you go down, you can vote.
Holy crap.
Once a day. What?
He just typed all caps bingo.
Did you really? Dee Dee is our winner for tonight.
Dee Dee, flock of seagulls.
Oh, that's funny. But anyway, Becky and I would both like to become it, the voting stops on Thursday, April 2nd, and they're going to take the top 20 off of each group, and then we go into a different level again. So I apologize in advance if we both get to that point where we're the top 20 in our each of our groups. This is gonna go on for a while. And I gotta tell you, I'm so very thankful and grateful to everybody that every day votes and lets me know that they vote. It means so much to me. It really does.
Oh, I know it does.
And
everyone over here is saying that you're in third. I know that you know that, but they were letting you know that you're in third.
Yeah, and I hope I can keep that up. Because we're up against some heavy hitters. The guy that's number one in my group makes like $500,000 a year.
Right.
He might be able to buy a few votes. I won't. I actually got contacted. This is what.
Wait, are you about to rant?
Uh-huh.
Is that on the bingo card?
No.
Renee rants?
No.
So lopsided. Go ahead.
Point. Who has that? That's on one of the cards.
That wasn't whining. That was me pointing out the inequities.
Over explaining. That's 2 squares.
Oh, chicken eggs straight from the farm.
I got contacted by a guy who goes, "Hey, look, I have an online company, and what I can do is get you moved for a certain price. I can get it so you're getting votes every day and getting up at the top of the thing." And I'm sorry. I think that's part of the problem.
Well, I think it's a big problem.
I think it is. And especially when he said, "But first I have to finish up with this Teacher of the Year vote." Well, can't you just...
No. I mean, I know
make things legitimate?
No, but the deal is,
it shouldn't be that you guys are friends and vote for me or vote for Becky. I mean, I think it's great, and I am so grateful for that. But, like I have 1,000 followers. One of these guys that I'm competing with has over 120,000 followers.
Well, whether you're talking about student council president or winning a large cooking competition or running for a political office like senator, congressperson, president, I mean, it always boils down to like a popularity contest. I mean, when you really boil it down.
Well, and if it's a popularity contest, all right, I'll live with that. But I don't want some company that knows nothing about me, doesn't know whether we do good things.
Well, that's just it. I mean, that's just that's why, in some respects, like, I'm thrilled you entered. I'm thrilled that so many people have voted and continue to vote for you. I think it's amazing. Thanks. But I think there's a flaw in the entire
system.
Yeah, I just do.
But I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to warn you ahead of time. Apparently, this contest goes on till the end of May, and I'm not giving up because now I'm kind of angry about that kind of stuff.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
The guy doesn't seem too happy with me either, going, "No thanks."
Well, that's just it. Like, so for instance, a lot of clubs, and we've talked about this before also on social media, it's like, you're not an influencer, you're not a YouTube sensation, you're not a TikTok star, whatever.
They haven't seen our weather video.
They haven't. But like you can hire companies that can get you 100,000 followers. But in most cases, it's bots, first of all. And secondly, it's not people who actually follow you, know anything about you, or are interested in you. It's just padding your numbers for padding your numbers' sake. And again, in my opinion, just a flaw in the system. I think it's crappy. I don't like it. I'm jumping on your bandwagon.
I know.
Oh my god!
But I saw you sit up in the chair.
That wasn't a bingo moment.
Okay.
That was not a bingo moment.
I just wonder, I want to see who comes in second after Dee Dee.
Mike Peters wrote, believe it or not, Dee Dee walked in the casino bingo room and yelled bingo. He also said that was a pretty big flock of seagulls that came Dee Dee's way. Which is true. It's true. It was a big flock. Well, you know what? They're heading back north for the summer. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Don't they head south for the winter? No, birds, don't they? You heard that phrase?
Well, some do and some don't.
But you've heard that phrase.
Yeah.
Well, they don't stay in the south for the summer. They have to, I guess, go back, don't they?
Well, they would if they want to repeat it the next year.
Yeah, but it's not a one-time deal.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, nobody ever said, in 1903, the birds went south for the.
I thought we were so much feeling better, but I'm starting to look at this show. This is where, if you guys want to have some real fun, if you go on YouTube, you can go click on the link tomorrow to this video and it'll say, read the transcription. And sometimes I do that just to go, what were we talking about?
I just want to say 1903.
I know.
You can't get down more than said, I got notes through my messenger from different people running through Entrepreneur saying, what can I do for you? LOL. I send them my backpack for kids 2026-27 flyer.
Oh, that's excellent. Now, I haven't gotten anything like that.
It's nuts. I mean, I've never been willing to artificially pad anything.
And I'll tell you what happens a lot on Instagram. I love to take the pictures of the sky and do all the moon shots and everything.
Right.
Not moon.
Yeah, no, because I would have to be out there taking the shots if you're doing the moon shots.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. And also, I love sunsets, especially when we're driving. We've seen some beautiful sunsets.
Renee's moons over Miami. I feel good about that one. We'll be back in just a minute. I'm sorry.
Somebody's crouching over there. Oh my God. How red is my... Oh, you can't tell.
I don't know. My guess is pretty red. How about mine? Mine's mine's on fire. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're lit up like a little Christmas tree. and you do it to us. You are the one that does it.
It's an accident.
Yeah. It's not. It was not an accident. Yeah. This is why I don't wear eye makeup anymore. Do you know, since I moved here, I haven't been able to wear mascara. And then I got mascara running down my face.
It's our good friend Christopher Jackson.
Christopher Jackson. Hey, boy, did you get here just in time.
So you like to take pictures of sunsets. And go.
And shots of the sky at night with certain planets in it.
Venus was visiting the moon recently.
Yes. Night before last.
Yeah, they were in the same.
And normally Jupiter, you can see the moon in Jupiter, and it's very clear.
Jupiter 2? That's a Lost in Space reference. That was the name of their spaceship. The Jupiter.
I don't stay awake for those. Transformer 4, wonderful movie. I was out like a light. Anyway, I will take them. I will post them on Instagram and stuff, and all over our social media. Because in order to be on social media, I got to post like 3 and 4 times a day. It takes up my whole day. Screwing around with that crap. But I'm trying to help us.
You're a huge help because I won't do it.
Yeah, I know.
I want to do it. I try to do it.
He sucks.
I suck at it. Well, by the way,
but what I'll do,
Jennifer Williams and Pamela Pearson.
Pam! Hi, Jennifer. Thanks everybody for joining.
And then Nikki said, "Love Lost in Space." Just throwing that out there.
You can't believe some of the stuff that comes up on our streaming services. But when I post on Instagram, I will get a message from one of these companies going, "Hey, would you mind sending us that picture and can we use it?" And I always go, "I don't care whether you use it or not." And I'll send them the picture, and then they'll say, "Well, we have the service and we can help you get more followers." No, we'll do it organic and somebody to get followers.
I'm listening. My nose is running. Taking care of the problem off camera. Well, here's the problem. It takes longer since you're like, Flip, you ought to do that beard mustache thing. And I'm like, well, all right, it beats shape.
I know, but look how good you look.
No, it's just really not. But then when you have congestion, you blow your nose, then you're worried about debris.
Who had Flip? Hey, you guys, do me a favor in the comment. Let me know if you saw. Oh, look, Bear Love is on here.
Oh, Bear Love.
Hey, Bear Love. Bear is a great comic out of Denver, Colorado, and he runs a couple of pages called Stand Up USA and the Comedy Cartel.
I know them both from you. You found them.
And amazing information. And if you like an insider's look at what our life is like, you can go in there and read those. But most of all, for the comics, and especially the younger ones, I think he's doing a huge service to the new guys coming along that don't have the older mentors.
And sadly don't want them.
Well, that's true. LaDonna, how's it going?
Hello, friends.
But Bear, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate that.
She seconded. She says it does look good. Thank you very much. But just when you eat, drink, or blow your nose, you have to be meticulous about fallout.
So back to my bingo cards. If you guys thought those bingo cards were the funniest thing, like I did, please comment in the comments. I know it just sounded stupid.
In the chat, in the comments, please say something.
Yeah, say something.
If you see something, say something.
Because Yo-Yo here doesn't want me to do it again. But, I think it's a good point talking about what Bear does. Younger see, the great thing was when I started in Louisville with Tom Sobel, who at the time was one of the oldest and biggest booking agents in the country. And he let me work in the office when I first quit my job to become a road comic. Because I hadn't thought it through all the way. Yeah. I did that. But I learned from some of the best guys in business. The older guys, if they thought you were a good comic, they would go, "Hey, let me help you." And by helping us, they'd go, "Well, that's a good joke, but maybe you can write it this way, or you can switch your act around." And they would teach you the ropes. A lot of these younger comics now think they know everything about everything. And instead of working to get better, a lot of these guys go out and they just start to find rooms they can book, and amazingly, they get booked in there every week. I'm not mentioning anybody, but there's a guy in Fort Myers that does that.
I've heard rumors.
And there's what he does is he'll find another guy in another town who couldn't get work on his own, and they'll trade off work. Hey, I'll let you work my club if you work there. But I'm not bitter.
Of course you're not bitter. Joanne is asking, I think she's asking of you, is there a way to see you from years ago? No.
At some point, I'm going to get my stuff from Orlando because let's face it, you see what I deal with. You see why it took me 8 months to decide whether I was going to bring my stuff from Orlando.
You weren't sure if the dog was going to accept you. You were hoping.
Well, no, it's funny. I just haven't been able to bring some. There is some video of me on our YouTube channel in the shorts.
Yeah.
There's a couple of
not much. There's a couple clips.
No, I never posted a lot of my shows on YouTube or anything because I was just always self-conscious about that, which is why it's funny now because he's always going, she's holding the camera. Well, yeah, I don't mind filming him. I'm funny about being filmed.
Right.
By the way, we just finished doing several commercials for one of our clients. We were able to get that done. We'd gotten it filmed. Editing was kind of a problem because Flip couldn't hold his head up for more than 10 or 15 minutes at a time. I'm inserting all kinds of jokes in there right now that I can't even.
Walk away.
Renee. Yeah.
Oh, segue 6.
Okay.
Segue.
By the way, guys, if you wonder why we yell 6 like that every time, go to our YouTube page and look for comedy clips by Vic Henley. He's a friend of mine, great comic friend of mine. He's kind of sort of not with us anymore. And but he has a funny bit with that. And it was one of the, it's funny because I was watching that clip when I emailed you.
LaDonna, y'all are very busy.
We have been really busy. This last trip we made to Florida and then up to Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Rough. We were filming commercials, we're shooting 2 documentaries. We had shows.
Right.
Then you had shows. Because as you guys know, Flip does his own comic hypnosis show. And then we have the show together called Road Comics Adventures Live. Which may look like a synchronized swimming routine. I'm not even sure.
So Renee and I were talking. This is the segue that I was going to say.
I don't trust taking a drink and you getting ready to tell a story.
So all along, what we've been doing is we've been live streaming on Renee's Facebook page, on Road Comics Facebook page, and on YouTube. But what we think we're going to do, and what we wanted to ask all y'all who's on the Facebook pages especially, is would you be willing to migrate, maybe even as early as next week, to watching the stream on YouTube?
Because here's what we need to do. Where the people that are doing a lot of the booking are looking for the numbers is they look at our YouTube channel, and they also look at things like iHeart, Amazon.
Amazon, Spotify,
and
the rest.
No, what Apple. And so we need to start moving some of our numbers over there because we have 400 and 500 people watching us on the YouTube or on the Facebook pages, and if we can get those numbers to move, I will put all of the links in. I promise that'll make it easy for you.
In fact, I'm actually looking to see right now on my other phone. Road, you'd think I could spell Road Comics.
I bet you could come up with Moon over my hammy.
Let's see.
But if you guys could do that, we would be thrilled.
Oh, see.
I can't read.
Go live from your browser with Studio, and I think it's working.
Restream.
Let's see if it's working. Well, it looks like it's working. You know what? I'm going to send high, Flip, and Renee.
What? I don't usually answer to that anymore.
Flip.
You know, I was talking to Dee Dee on the phone the other day.
Were you?
Yeah. And Mike came in and he goes, "Hello, Renee." And I came
See, how nice is that?
Isn't that sweet?
That's really nice.
Sweet.
Okay, why isn't that showing? Oh, see, it even came up right there.
Okay.
So it's working. Hi, Flip and Renee. It's Flip. So actually, I'm looking at the YouTube feed off of Restream, and it looks good. I mean, it looks good.
So are you guys willing to switch over?
As opposed to staying on Facebook, would it be possible to go to YouTube? Not tonight. You don't have to tonight. You don't have to, obviously. But would you consider being willing to consider the possibility that you may possibly be YouTube? What?
I'm not even sure what you just said.
I wanted to make it seem as like non-dictatorial as possible. We would genuinely appreciate if you would consider doing YouTube.
And here's another thing. Subscribing to our Road Comics Adventures YouTube page. I know there are a lot of subscriptions that cost money. Ours don't. You just hit the button that says subscribe. Can't you do something on here to make that come up?
Which? Oh, I don't know. Probably. I was just sending us more notes. You know how like a lot of times in restaurants they have tip jars and they put like $5 in to let people know they should tip?
That's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sending us messages.
And that doesn't look sad and pathetic at all.
People know they should chat us up.
So anyway, Flip's gonna look and see if he can pull this off. This should take a while.
Let me see if we can do this. I
should have a
I got effing adorable. There's that. At proton.mail. Here's one. Ask questions in the chat.
You can barely answer questions on the podcast.
Oh, Dee Dee, you could take tips. No, it was just like it's season 2, episode 8.
Okay. Where's the subscribe button?
All right, let's see. You talk.
All right, I'll do this. Ours doesn't cost anything, but if you hit subscribe, that gives us a number on YouTube, which helps in the algorithm, which I don't even know what that is, but God knows apparently it's something. And you can also hit a little bell icon on YouTube, and when you click little bell, it will alert you when we post something. Like, I don't know if you guys go and look at our YouTube, but I posted a lot of pictures from behind the scenes stuff that I don't post on Facebook anymore, because I figure if I post everything on Facebook, nobody's ever going to go to YouTube. Well, plus, that's a lot for me to post on my page, your page, Road Comics page. Whereas if I just use YouTube, everybody can get to it from there, and we can go from one page.
YouTube. What are we? YouTube.com/Road Comics Adventures?
/@ Don't forget that at. That's
Road Comics
Adventures. By the way, Flip was the one that came up with Road Comics Adventures for the title.
True. By the way, Renee loved it and she said, I'm in.
Yeah, that was before I had to type it 100 times a day. And I said, next time we're getting initials for the name of our show.
Oh, man. Here you can go. Subscribe at.
No, it should be just a little button you put on. They can
I know what you want. YouTube.
Really, do you?
Yeah,
that's what all the men say, but
Yeah,
they can never seem to find it.
There's a difference. Road Comics Adventures. Okay.
What just popped up in yellow?
I don't know. Show. Let's see. Oh, look. It for a second, then it went away. This is not.
This isn't their fault. This is us being new.
Yeah, at least Restream works. I may not know it well, and I may not have figured it out completely, but
you've been sick. Give yourself a break. Let me tell you guys something. If you think it's bad being sick at home, be sick on the road. Because I can remember one time I told you there was another female comic that opened for me, and she and I used to travel together for about 8 years. And one time we were in Oklahoma heading into Texas somewhere, and she woke up that morning and she goes, we need to leave a little later. She goes, I'm really sick. And I go, what's wrong? And she goes, I think I have the flu. All right. And I said, well, call me when you're ready to go. And I started watching TV and stuff, and she called me. And now we go to head out the door, and she throws up twice on the way to the car.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a long road trip because she's the one driving. I wasn't driving.
Right.
And she goes, I think I better stop and get something in my stomach. Well, you know what she picks? This is how you know sometimes people just aren't too bright. She got a carton of milk and a bottle of orange juice. And I go, on a good day, that's not good for your stomach.
Oh.
Put that away. We're going to get you some electrolytes. And she was like, what? What is that? I go, well, they're not milk and orange juice. But literally, we were barely getting from exit to exit where she'd have to stop to be really, really sick. That's never happened to me except when I was drinking. That's happened a few times.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you know Blind Crow? Who is the woman?
What?
Blind Crow. Who is the woman?
I have no idea who Blind Crow is.
I don't know who Blind Crow. If he's talking about the podcast, who's the woman? That would be the Renee Bray.
How do you know it's a he?
I don't know. The individual who has the handle. I mean, how much more politically correct do you want me? The most likely humanoid individual.
Okay.
I don't know.
Blind Crow. I don't know. The woman is me. I'm here.
That'd be the Renee. So Blind Crow.
Do we know you?
Who are you?
We don't get very many strangers. We all know and love each other.
Right.
And the first question I want to know is, were you able to get your bingo card?
Right. Let's see. Dee Dee says that she's a marketing wizard.
I really think you are, because I've watched all the stuff. If you guys go to our page, look for Dee Dee on my friends list. She does remarkable things. She saves a lot of dogs' lives in the Arizona area that are about to be euthanized purely because they're in the shelter.
Well, there's a lot of places that have non-kill shelters, but a lot of places that don't. Louisiana does not have non-kill, and Arizona does not have non-kill, unfortunately.
Which also, you've heard us talk about Janet Schultz in Wilmington, Ohio at the end.
The Dominatrix Dungeon.
Flip talks about the dominatrix. I told you. I told you. You cannot make it through the show without doing this. But if you look at D&G or look up Janet Schultz, Janet's got a dog named Rita that was originally hard to place, but Janet works to get the dog not so reactive so that they can find homes. And there are places like Arizona and Louisiana that don't have that. And a lot of dogs get put down for no good reason.
Suffer the consequences.
Yes.
Blind Crow says, didn't you like my name? Of course I liked your name. Blind Crow is very cool. I'm just not sure if either of us know who you are other than your Facebook name. Now, I assume if either one of the two of us knew you, it could be me because you didn't know who Renee was. So if you didn't know who she was, chances are she didn't know who you were either. That was a deductive reasoning moment.
Yeah, trust me, deductive reasoning by Flip, not on the bingo card.
You know,
I was
demonstrating
why you hate the bingo card.
Demonstrating asshole like behavior.
I think there's some more of it backed up that's going to come out sooner or later.
So anyway, back to my story. You want to hear about the story about the shirt?
Renee tries to distract Flip.
Is that on there?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, you're going to tell the story anyway.
It's a sweet story.
Okay.
Oh my God, it was a nice story.
It was what?
It was a nice story.
Okay. Well, you know, let's just say this. We've been doing the podcast for almost a year.
That's true. We're coming up.
And do you remember the first time you said something about you had a story to tell? And what was it? It was about getting in the back of the limo, but where the woman popped out.
Oh, yeah, the Tempe Improv. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the night.
We're not going to go back there.
I will say this. It's one of the many moments where when I've been recognized, it's the place that you least want to be recognized. All right. I'm not telling you what's going on because I'm not giving anybody the bingo satisfaction.
You should have saw him crying outside drinking coffee the other morning. He goes, why? And I go, aren't these cards funny? Dee Dee, did you think the bingo cards were funny? Naniki, did you think they were funny? Come on, Joanne, I know thought they were funny.
Oh, Blind Crow's leaving. Have a good day. You too. You too. Blind Crow's out. He's out. Bitches. I keep saying he because that struck me as being more stereotypical.
That's probably one of your little women fans coming in.
Well, no, that's really more like more male kind of personality action. Like that was more of a male thing to do.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Uh-huh.
So I have a son. And I almost never talk about my family on stage or on the podcast or in social media. But I have a son, and when he was younger, I took him on a vacation, and we were flying. And at the time, you don't know the story, right? He was afraid to fly. He was really, really nervous about flying. And at the time, he was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. And a mistake that a lot of people make when dealing with another individual, really at any age, is they tell them their feelings are wrong. He's like, you shouldn't feel that way. Planes are safe, whatever. When someone goes, I feel fat, you don't look fat. When someone says, I don't feel like I'm qualified for the job, you're very qualified for the job. So just needing what they say doesn't fix how they feel.
Right.
It just doesn't. So my kid's like, I really don't know what to do. So we got on the plane and I wanted to distract him. But as opposed to trying to do what you do, which is to change the subject in hopes that he doesn't remember, I really leaned in.
Go figure.
And so before we even took off, I looked at my kid and I got this silly look and I go, Houston, this is Lafayette Airport. Okay, are you there? And he's like, looked at me and I go, Houston, we have a problem. And he goes, Daddy, there's a problem. Houston, we have a pterodactyl on the wing. Not sure how to take it off. And he went, Houston, we have a problem. And I go, Houston, what's your problem? And he go, there's a rhinoceros that is blocking the runway. And we started doing that. And we did that the entire trip. Never once thought about the flight. All we did was we had Houston, there's a problem. And we always had to go, Houston, there's a problem. And each thing got sillier and sillier. And by the time he knew it, we landed. He never once thought about the flight and we had a good time. Then maybe the next year I was in the Houston airport and I saw this t-shirt and I got us both a t-shirt.
That's a lovely story.
Oh my God, that is so mean.
No, it was a lovely story. I was just being snotty.
You throw my kid a break. That was a nice story.
That was a nice story. You and I raised kids differently. Because I remember one time driving from Savannah, Georgia, and it happened to be on Christmas night. We'd had Christmas at home in Savannah. And the next morning, I was supposed to leave to go to my mom's in Ohio. And I just was getting restless. I was ready to go. So I loaded 3 children up in the back seat in car seats. And I believe at the time they were probably 2, 4, and 6. They were still all pretty much in car seats. Well, the 4-year-old, which is the middle one, which her name is Ashley, and you guys hear us talk to her occasionally because she thinks she's the executive producer of the show. She gives us helpful hints. Isn't that what you would call them?
Yes. And by the way, yes.
What?
Joanne asked if this t-shirt is at least 16 years old.
Yes.
Yes. I don't wear it. I wore it as a special t-shirt to wear for the podcast, but evidently it led to a
So you don't mind if I go back and finish the story that I was started?
That's Joanne's fault.
No. Joanne didn't say anything.
Yeah, she absolutely said something.
Yes, in print, not in written. So where you and I are different, so I had Yakety Yak Ashley in the back seat playing with a new toy that says, the ball starts with B. B is the ball. And I had listened to that for about 5 hours. I'm getting in the middle of downtown Atlanta. It's now midnight. Now I have reevaluated leaving Savannah at night, driving all night. But I thought the kids would sleep. Instead, I got Ashley Yakety Yakking. At one point, I actually pulled over the car and go, if you don't be quiet for 5 minutes, I'm going to leave you at a hotel in Atlanta while we go to visit your grandmother, and I will pick you up on the way back home. So there was a lot of deterrent in there, the little thing. I'm just saying you were probably a much nicer parent than me.
Well, I mean, first of all, now, I don't think you really have left Ashley at a hotel. I don't think. I didn't say you wouldn't have wanted to. I just said I didn't.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have.
So that's what I mean. That's a lot of parents, I think, do that. They'll make some kind of a very big claim to kind of try to get their kids in line. And I have never been that. I've never been that parent. Because my luck, that one time my kid calls my bluff, and then I go, well, I was bluffing. Then I just feel like so.
See, that's what the mom look is all about.
So
ask LaDonna about the mom look. There's a look that a mom has that she can give a kid. They'll do what they want. There's a look I can give you to try to get you to do what I want you to do.
Well, you can give me the look. Did you know that on your phone they lost video feed for a while?
No, I didn't know that.
I'm just looking now. But I don't. So like I try to. Whether it's my kid or someone else, I try to sort of lean into what they're thinking. And by doing that, where you sort of meet them at some level, then you can maybe help them to get past.
Yeah, I was looking to set her out by the side of the road and pick her up 2 weeks later. Because if she'd have said B is for ball,
so
I'd had enough.
So you actually went from possibly getting a hotel room,
to just
an underpass.
Yeah. Tomato.
Wow.
I don't. I've shown more in the last 8 months.
Well, thank you. Thank you, I guess.
What are you doing now?
I switched it so it said something else.
Oh, look at you playing around.
Yeah.
I can't read this far away from the phone, guys. That's why he's always scooting up. And you know what? Watching some of the old podcasts, I realized how horrid my posture is.
Well, it's funny because I spent months telling you that your posture could use some improvement.
Oh, you'll talk nice to your kid, but you're going to be critical of
No,
me.
I said that nice to you as well. That didn't do any good. So now I'm just agreeing with you. When you said I looked at old podcasts and I noticed, I'm like, well,
I do. I don't know why I slide down.
we were doing a podcast on the road, and a lot of hotel rooms are really small and they're hard to sort of make things work. So a lot of times we'll have to sit up in bed together. And on more than one occasion, it looked like it was heading towards an
I wouldn't use
OnlyFans.
heading.
It looked like it was going in the direction of an OnlyFans video. Sit up. You need to sit up now.
Well, and you know, sheets are slippery. That was the same. You know what? That's the hotel where we also wound up sitting out in the hallway.
I don't think that's true.
It is true.
No, because that.
Yes, it is true.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I accidentally locked myself out of my room.
And my room.
And her room. And I deadbolted it, which is really a trick. And then I blame the hotel. And then
you know how he rants about Riverside?
You got it right.
Oh, I did. I usually call it Greenspan.
Yeah.
But Riverside, he rants about that. Well, this poor desk clerk, who actually, she wasn't a poor desk clerk. You were very nice the first 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, she was a jerk.
She was a real jerk, and she didn't care, and she wasn't taking care of it. So as he and Storm are sitting in the hallway, I go, I'll go down and handle it. Because after a while, he got tired of going down to talk to the lady.
Yeah, the word "to" should not be that long a pause.
I have an odd cadence, apparently. And I said, I'll go downstairs and talk to her. And he goes, I'll call the phone number. So then she's not answering the phone. And I'm like, oh, this ain't going to go well. So I go down to the front desk and I said, he is going to lose his mind because we're locked out of both rooms. You don't seem to care that we're locked out. We have a 75-pound and under German Shepherd in the hallway with us who is barking at everybody coming in and going out of their room. Could you possibly send a maintenance guy? And she went, so the maintenance guy comes. Flip is like incessantly telling this guy what's happening. You know, oh, we did this, we tried that, we went down to her, she can call you, blah, blah, blah. And the guy goes, don't worry, I'm going to get you in your room one way or another. And then he goes, oh, well, this is weird. I've never seen these lights light up on this lock, except when somebody had the deadbolt locked. And I hear from behind me,
That was a rough moment.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, that was rough.
And I go, Flea, did you probably lock the deadbolt to your room? And we had adjoining rooms, so the door had closed, and he had left my keys, because I always give him a key to my room so he can take care of the dog, because she stays with me. But they were in there.
Wasn't good.
But yeah, just in the back, it's like a kid who's done something wrong. And
He made a bit of a mistake. What are you gonna do? Hey, I'm gonna have to cut my portion short.
why?
I don't feel good.
Oh, okay. Well, here's going to be the problem.
What?
I don't know how to shut this off.
Well, I'm gonna.
You guys, he's not feeling good. This has happened to me before, and we're gonna go because
yeah,
you don't feel good and you don't look. Oh, and you're starting to get hot.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to go. We've been thrilled to have you here. Thank you to all the new people that came in tonight. And like we said, next week we might just be on YouTube. I'll make sure everybody has the link. And thank you again for voting for me, and do it again tomorrow, please. Book Bag Becky, vote for her as well. So we're out of here.
Bitches. Sorry about that. It's a thing. It's been going on for 2 weeks now.